I follow you. Why is it doing it?
That's a good shot. I wish we were out with that. That's a good shot. I wish we were out with that. Oh, well, thanks for joining us. Welcome to Pittsville in the first cross-country meet of the year. This is the Pittsville 2020 Invitational, as we have schools from all over central Wisconsin here visiting Pittsville. I'm Rihanna Ostrike of Sports on Focus here with
Carrie Lippert Gillespie, also with Sports on Focus.
WIA protocol, when we hear thunder
Thanks for tuning in. We just watched the end of the middle school run. We are waiting for the beginning of the girls up next.
We'll be taking a 30-minute break from the last 30-minute thunder delay occurrence of either
There
of
will
those.
be a 30-minute thunder delay as the is continuing to rumble around here. So stay tuned. We might cut, we might stick around. That will be determined shortly. We did see in the middle school run, the leading team was Pacelli. They had the first four runners across the finish line. So we will see how they do in the girls and boys run. Girls starts at 4:45 and the boys is at 5:15, I believe. That's the scheduled start time, but we are now in a 30-minute thunder delay. So stick around to Sports on Focus. We will be back shortly.
5:15 is the new start.
Hello, thanks for sticking around. This is Rihanna Ostrike with Sports on Focus. We are just giving you a quick update. The rain is falling, so we will be back in about 30 minutes. Stick around for the girls' race and boys' race. Following that, we will get our starting times updated and let you know as soon as we do. Thanks for sticking around with Sports on Focus.
5:05. Begin at 5:15. Thank you.
All right, we just received an update. The girls' varsity race will continue at 5:15. The boys' varsity is set to follow at 5:45. So we will stick around, ready to bring you the start of the girls' varsity run. But stay tuned. 5:45. Thanks for watching. 5:15, first run start, 5:45 the second. Thank you.
5:09, so I would say 5:40.
Welcome back with an update from the Pittsville Invitational. We have heard more thunder, and the cross-country manager has announced another 30-minute delay. So we will be expecting to resume with the girls varsity race at 5:40 this afternoon. So please stay tuned. We will update you as we get them. But thank you for tuning in to Sports on Focus. I'm Rihanna Ostreich.
All the water coming down.
Hello, sport. Hello, sports fans. Thanks for sticking around. We just received another update after some thunder. We're looking at a staggered start here at the Pittsville Invitational. So the boys varsity team will take off at 6:15. Then the girls varsity team will follow 5 minutes later. If no thunder happens between then and now, the races will continue as scheduled. If we do experience another delay, then they will reschedule the meet for another day. That's all we know right now. So stick around to 6:15 and we will let you know if the races will continue as scheduled. Thanks for sticking around. I'm Rihanna Ostrike with Sports on Focus.
Buy your garden and landscape in 2020 with Turnpike Greenhouse. Explore our spacious garden center with over 2,500 hanging baskets. Along with beautiful flowering plants, Turnpike offers a wide selection of produce, herbs, vine crops, succulents, and more. Turnpike's garden center and greenhouses have everything needed to beautify any home. Turnpike is here to serve you. Visit us in Granton or online at turnpikegreenhouse.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook for pictures and specials. We are Turnpike, and we are here to serve you.
Here, Brianna. But next step, I want to do a live video over Facebook with my phone.
What do you mean a live video of the face? Oh, with the
Because
rain?
we're not live to Facebook right now.
Oh.
We're just live to YouTube? Or what?
What?
Are we live to YouTube or did you cut the
No,
stream?
we're still live to YouTube. Here. You do it right here. Kate, you want to come back?
6:15, 6:20.
Yeah. Right?
You should be like, are you on?
Not yet.
You should be like, there's a 30% chance it's already raining outside.
Ready? Just kidding.
Hi, I'm Brianna Ostrike here at Pittsville High School at the Pittsville Invitational. We've been seeing a little rain recently, so we are expecting a delay until 6:15. The boys varsity team should start at 6:15 and the girls varsity will follow at 6:20. That's all we know right now, and that is, of course, depending on the weather. So stay tuned to Sports on Focus. We will be live on Facebook and YouTube for the duration of the races today. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Rihanna Ostrike with Sports on Focus. Cool.
It looks like it's slowing down.
Yeah.
I just want to dry up. My pictures are pretty cool though.
Oh, crap.
What?
Did it go to your democracy page or
No,
something?
no, it went to the right page, but it auto-corrected. I did INV dot. It auto-corrected to 8.
Pittsville ain't.
That's the way.
Pittsville cross country ain't.
Ooh, I like this one.
Do you want to...
Our team. Ooh, that is cool.
Can you airdrop that to me? I'll put it on the Instagram.
I'll airdrop all of them. Aw, touch ID. Oh yeah, aw, dang, it took us through everything. No, it didn't. Okay.
Just let me edit it. just got a new one. That puts us at 6 o'clock on the dot.
Oh, maybe they didn't hear it.
We're back up to 7 people.
Maybe they didn't hear it.
Yeah.
6 o'clock, it wasn't supposed to start. Oh.
There's the new one.
I think we're...
You can choose which ones you want. I want credit though.
Give her that tag.
At me. Okay. You got him?
Yep. Pittsville News, we'll compare it to... Pittsville News, on focus Stevens Point. And sports on focus. Yeah. Well, all right, so I'm going to say a few things. Gage.
Yeah.
Can you get those cords out of the water and put them up on the track? Yeah. Everything else seems to be okay. This stuff's a little wet, but everything's working.
So we're not going to bother with that second?
No. No, I don't think it's worth resetting up because we're really we're going to get 2 starts. By the time the first start is through there, the second one will still be coming through. I'm tempted just to stream the finish at this point. Because I don't think any of that cable's going to work.
You don't think so?
No. So what I would do, Gage, is just get a 1 crossing over the water for that cable. So like, no, pull it up so that it's not like in the water. So.
Just get it so it's crossing in
Yeah,
one spot.
like
there you go.
There, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So then just, that works. It's better than nothing. I just don't want, that's fine. That's it. There's nothing we can do about that one. Once it stops raining, I'm going to take a couple of the empty reels we have.
You know, I'm glad this one got wet because it was covered in mud.
Yeah. That's from the last time we got caught in the rain. Gage remembers that one.
Outdoor sports, man.
Yeah. We were doing baseball. It was the Pittsville Medford. It was a Saturday night game. And it just started pouring.
Baseball. Oh, this must have been summer ball.
Yeah, River Bandits.
Did you guys all drive together?
Yeah.
I was not there for that one, thank God.
No, that was one of those weekends that when you were wrapping up your schoolwork. When rain's done. All right, I need more water.
Don't drink too much, you'll have to pee.
Oh, I don't care. I've been quite dehydrated lately. I think it's all the food from all the ordering out, takeout.
All the salt.
Yeah. Oh, I had a French Quarter bowl from Mojo's today.
What's that? French Quarter?
It's Cajun.
Like shrimp and...
No, this one was barbecue chicken and barbecue beef. And then like a ton of veggies and rice and stuff. Their vegan bowl is really good.
Yeah, I've gone there with Brett and Brie and it's good.
I'm not a huge fan of spicy. It's hard to find something that's not spicy on that menu.
They're nuts deep.
Coaches and spectators, listen carefully. Here is an update on the race status. At 5:45, please bring out your runners to warm up. At 6 o'clock, we will start the race. The boys varsity will run at 6 o'clock. The girls varsity
I'm going to bring the audio up, so just don't say anything too long. All right.
Welcome back to the Pittsville Invitational. I'm Rihanna Ostrike here with Sports on Focus. Unfortunately, we have had a few technical difficulties due to the weather. But we are back to bring you the start and the finish of the boys and girls varsity races. The boys is set to start at 6 o'clock, and the girls will follow in a staggered start at 6:05. The following races should ensue in about 15 minutes, and we'll be back to bring you the finish. So stick around. We have a great shot right down the finish line, and we will bring you the winners of this Pittsville Invitational. So stick around with Sports on Focus. I'm Rihanna Ostrike. I literally waved my hand and then the gun.
So we're going to stay down until, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. We are watching live as the boys varsity is running their first race here. They are taking off. We just shifted our camera over a little bit so that we could get a good shot of them running their race. The girls' race is going to start momentarily, and we will have coverage of that as well. As we mentioned earlier, we had some technical difficulties because of the immense amount of rain that we experienced. We actually had a delay as well. So we had lots of thunder. So we had to cut our cameras down to only pretty much this one at the finish line. We did have 3 set up for you, but Mother Nature got in our way. So we're going to be providing a great shot here as they cross the finish line.
You can see them now. The boys are passing the girls waiting at the start. They should be set to take off around 6:05. The boys rounding their first mile mark, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right from when they started. Pretty close, yep.
And we have schools from all around the area. We watched the middle school race earlier this evening, and
there goes the girls.
Hopefully you heard that shot.
Yep.
They are off. But I believe Pittsville had the first 4 finishers in the middle school race, and it's interesting to see how the precautions are being taken here at the Pittsville Invitational. As soon as these runners cross the finish line, they have chaperones here to make sure that the runners pull their masks up before they enter any crowds. Really safe precautions here at Pittsville.
Yeah, they're doing their best to really keep this as safe as possible. It's really, I think, cool to see them push forward with sports. Everyone wants sports to come back, but they have to be, like you said, they have to be safe, and they're doing a really good job of having people on staff here, making sure the kids stay, they have their masks around their neck, and then cool down, stay away from everyone, and as soon as you have caught your breath, put your mask on right away. So they're doing a good job thus far.
Yeah, this is the first cross-country meet of the year, and
yeah.
I believe the whole central Wisconsin area.
I think so, too.
It's the first day they can have these.
First day they can have meets, all right.
Yeah, and I'd say they're doing pretty well. They're just trying to make sure that they have a complete cross-country season, start to finish, taking all the precautions they can to ensure the safety of these student athletes and coaches.
And everyone involved, and the parents who want to come out and see. But that's why we're excited to bring this to you guys, because we know there are a lot of people at home who really care, whether it's grandma and grandpa or aunt and uncle, care about their kids or nieces or nephews or whatever it is in their sports, and they can't necessarily leave home. So we're excited to have you guys here and be able to bring this to y'all.
Absolutely. And we are looking forward to a few more sporting events within the next couple weeks. Next Tuesday, we have another cross-country meet at Loyal, and we may possibly be covering some tennis in Eau Claire. That's Medford tennis, I believe.
Medford against Regis.
Medford versus Regis in Eau Claire on Tuesday, and possibly a cross-country meet at Loyal High School on Tuesday. And Thursday, some swimming, a swim meet. My first ever swim meet. I'm really excited for that.
Mine too. I don't know much about swimming, except for Michael Phelps.
Right, exactly. And I told Steve Ockenick, I told him, I'm like, I could definitely watch some Michael Phelps to study some swimming announcing.
Yeah.
I could do that for sure.
Yeah, we're going to do our best to bring it all. But then contact sports are going to be starting then, 2 weeks, you were saying?
Practices start within 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's football, volleyball.
Soccer. Yep.
But we'll be doing our best to get you all of those here at Sports on Focus. Make sure to like and follow all of your local pages. We do broadcast most of our sporting events at Sports on Focus and on Focus News, but you can get live action on your local On Focus pages as well. And looks like our first runners are emerging.
Our first female runner. Look at her go.
Now that is a steep hill up from the river.
Now she's red, so is that Pittsville maybe?
Pittsville or Manawa.
Pittsville or Manawa. She's got a nice lead. She's looking really great so far.
Yeah, she's got quite a gap between the second place runner. You can see her shortly coming up over the hill.
In a blue uniform, yeah. And then there's a big gap between second and third then. It looks like she's got a really nice gap. And then we got a little pack over there, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Some parents chasing, taking the shortcut around.
That's cheating, you guys. Making it look so easy.
But I expect we will be seeing our first place boy varsity runner soon.
Probably soon, yeah, in a little bit.
This is a 5K run, so 3.11 miles.
Have you ever run a 5K before?
I have run one 5K.
She's so proud, you guys. The look on her face right now.
All you gotta do is run it once, and then you can say that you've done it. So that's exactly what I did. And that was the Panther Crawl at UWM.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I ran a half marathon at Miller Park, and I was very hungover. Sorry, Mom and Dad. But I did it, finished it, puked, actually, a couple times, but I did it. And I don't really have a big interest in doing it again.
Nope, that was the longest distance I've ever run in my life.
There you go.
And it astounds me watching these runners come in. Like, we watched the middle school finish earlier, and
they did so well.
Drenched in sweat, especially in this heat. Of course, the sun was out earlier, and it fooled us all. But these young student athletes, I have so much respect for them.
And even those younger kids, they did so well. We were watching them come in, and they're so little. I mean, they're just 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, but they looked so fit, and they were doing such a good job. And I mean, this is just the beginning of their season, so they have improvements to make and progress to make, but they looked really good.
Right. I made the mistake of wearing a sweatshirt during my 5K.
Oh.
And when I pinned my bib to it pinned my sweatshirt to the T-shirt underneath it, and I couldn't take off my sweatshirt. It scarred me. I think about that to this day. And I believe that is the finishing four-wheelers. So that's the end. Those are our last runners right there. And now let's see if we can...
We're going to shift around here after they go through, and we are going to put you in the spot to see our finishers come through like we were talking about before. The men's race will be finishing here probably in a couple of minutes, so it'll be good to see them cross the finish line. You will have a great view at watching them cross the finish line.
I wish we had our clock on the screen so I could tell you how long.
At 5 minutes for the boys.
So the boys have been running for
11 and a half minutes? At 5 minutes, you said? Yeah.
11 and a half minutes.
The clock on the screen is the girls' time.
Okay.
So the clock on the screen is the girls' takeoff time. That's what you're seeing in the corner. The boys should be coming around shortly. We're anticipating the 17-minute mark to see our first runners approach the finish line. As we see some
no, those are some kids fooling us. We thought someone was coming through, but that was just a random kid.
That would be amazing.
That would be quite...
12 minutes.
Yeah.
First run of the year, breaking world records.
Yeah, that would be impressive, to say the least. To say the least.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys, we're going to take a quick break right here. We will be right back. We're going to give you some more live feed, some more hearing us talking when we are closer to getting some runners across the finish line. But for right now, we're going to take a quick break.
originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are
Stephen,
always looking to be
how
part
come
of
that
your
one's not
family,
on?
business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
We'll come back after this one.
Oh, so there's the lead, yeah.
Yeah, there's the lead one.
Should I follow him?
Yep.
Or?
Follow them best we can, because they're just going to cuck around back there. And come
Well, I don't know that she'll
you
get a
can see
great.
him there.
Yeah, I don't know that you'll get a great view if she moves it around too much.
Welcome back to the Pittsville Invitational. We are watching our first varsity boy approach the finish line.
He's rounding the bend here. He has a little ways to go yet, but he is looking strong, and we're seeing him make his way. You'll see him turn the corner. Yep, just behind that four-wheeler. Is that okay?
And there is a huge gap between him and second place, but it looks red, so they're both either Pacelli or Manawa, yes.
Yep.
We'll try to get a glimpse of his number to identify him. That's the second place runner off in the distance. Third, just behind him.
They're all red, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so they're all
This might be a replay of the
middle school, yeah.
Mhm. And now there is a group coming out of the woods. This might be close when it comes down to 6, 7, and 8. I'm so impressed. That's a great time for running through the slippery grass and the mud down by the river, putting up with all those bugs here at Pittsville. That's the Yellow River along the second mile mark.
We were just talking before that it is going to be, we can only imagine how muddy it is down by some of this course because of all the torrential rain we had. So it'll be interesting to see if these kids come back with like muddy legs and like their shoes drenched and like how they look.
Oh, I'm sure.
Nothing worse than running in wet sneakers, you guys, right?
Right, wet
Is that
socks?
not the worst?
Oh, no.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
I admire these athletes so much.
Yeah,
Not
same.
only because I can't imagine running for fun, but like running to compete. Oof. That's got to be so, I mean, the level of accomplishment they must feel though.
That's true. They must feel that way.
And they're clearing the way for the first place runner here at the Invitational.
I want to be the person who drives the four-wheeler, guys.
Right?
There he is. There he is.
And he's coming in strong.
Yeah, he looks really strong. He's finishing really great.
I see.
He looks like a Pacelli. I think it says
Yep,
Pacelli.
that's a Pacelli runner on his jersey, number 329. Gabe Hortner, the first one across here at the Pittsville Invitational. We'll
And
let him
he
catch his
has a
breath.
big lead, as we said.
We'll try to see if he'll want to talk to us because
He's
that
so
is
polite.
quite an accomplishment. Did you see the time?
I didn't see the time, no, but he finished so strong. You know, he finished way ahead of anyone in the
Oh no, number 2 is missing it. He missed it. And he's got to go back.
Oh no, just go over the rope. Just go over it. There
Because
you go.
number 3 is right behind him. Oh, wow, that would have been another Pacelli in second place and third.
So
Jay Engelbretson, second place.
And our first 3 are all from Pacelli. Yep. It's a great showing from them. And third place, did we get a name on third place, Stephen?
Adam Iden finishing third for Pacelli. The first 3 runners across here at the finish.
And they all had big leads. I mean, we have a big gap here between our 4 our 4th runner. So very, very awesome effort by those Pacelli runners.
But I would say first place definitely goes to Pacelli.
Yeah, and their first place runner, he looked really great crossing the finish line. Well done.
Here comes 4th, also in red. 5th place right behind him. Picking up pace to try to clinch that 4th spot. Closing in. But 4th place also Pacelli, number 330. Isaac Kaspuski. And
Wywiga Fremont,
362. Carson Kessner in 5th.
Amherst. Pacelli, Wywiga,
Amherst finishes their first runner in 5th place. No, excuse me, 6th place. Oh, we got a takeaway. Finishing a bit stronger than the one ahead of him, another Pacelli runner. Wow, a bunch of great finishes here.
Yeah, we had a big bunch of runners there finishing, and they all looked really great and coming in strong. Wow.
We had an Amherst runner in the bunch.
A Wittenberg-Burnhamwood runner. We had quite a few. Wywiga Fremont, I think, was in there. Yep, another Wittenberg-Burnhamwood runner here.
396. Craig Wendell. I would say 9th or 10th. I'm waiting to see our first girl varsity runner.
Female runner, yeah.
Oh, this one might be close. 3 different colors all approaching.
Keep going. Finish strong. This is why you always got to finish strong. You never know who's on your tail. There you go. They're all doing really great. 392.
From
272.
From Amherst.
305.
From Manawa.
Keep it up all the way, Brennan. Nice job.
343 from Pittsville. He's the first Pittsville varsity runner across.
Yep. 330.
Brennan Peterson, first from
336
Pittsville.
from Pittsville.
Sam Bowden, second for Pittsville. A couple from Whittingwood Berman. Another from Pittsville. Here's a couple runners from Amherst.
Definitely seeing some kids coming back with muddy legs, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, kicking it all up their backs.
Yeah, all up their back, for sure. Oh, he's so little. Keep going.
He's finishing strong. Already taking his mask off. How considerate.
I know. They're doing a great job.
As another couple runners miss the track. Well, they're in the track, but not on course. And we get a spot jumper. Oh, wow. Hey, take advantage of the confusion, I suppose.
Yeah, the sun peeks out through the clouds. That's nice to see after all that rain.
Guys, try to keep walking. Keep walking, okay? We're telling you something super difficult.
398 from. Oh, so we're going to have one neck and neck here up the middle. Isaac Shue just beat out Asher Fiala from Pittsville.
Trace Wilkie finishing here for Pittsville. He's got a great afro on him. That's some nice curly hair.
Can you imagine how hot that must be?
I know.
On
Can you imagine?
head,
I'm sure his hair is straight without all this humidity. Just like Steven's beard. Jacob Mills finishing. Manawa up here. Ricky Pingle.
278 for Amherst.
Ryan Wierzinski from Amherst finishing.
Jacob Zimmerman for Pacelli.
Again, the Pittsville staff doing a really great job here, keeping these kids spread out, making sure that they are having their masks ready to go as soon as they're catching their breath, but mostly keeping them spread out as they finish the race, keeping them socially distant.
Another Pacelli runner, 331.
They're just runners. They're Nathaniel Meadows. Okay, there we go.
So remember, this clock on your screen is 5 minutes behind. So if you see your runners, if you're rooting for someone at home, remember to add 5 minutes unless you're waiting for your...
Subtract, right? Oh, add. I'm sorry. I was confused.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to confuse anyone. Okay. Parker Fernal. All right, crossing the line here for Amherst. Another Pittsville kid coming in strong.
Come on, Braden. There's someone right behind you. All the way through.
Oh, some friendly words prompted him to pick up his speed.
Braden Cum, a Pittsville boy, finishing strong.
As I think we have our first girl approaching.
Oh. There she
from
goes.
Amherst, number
everyone.
290.
She looks great.
Jennifer Amernick, first place in the varsity girls run.
She looked great. She had a huge lead.
Oh, yeah. There's still boys coming in behind her.
Great job by the Amherst.
That's impressive. What was her time?
21 minutes.
Around 21 minutes.
We'll get times right after the race.
Stay tuned for the official times. We will receive those shortly after the race. As we almost had another runner miss the course.
Yeah, they're having some confusion there. Maybe a note to self for the next meet. Make that a little easier to follow.
Yeah, they should have someone posted at
the end of
the
really
flags.
Should.
11:15 for Pittsville.
He's not listed.
Hunter, I heard.
Hunter, it's first name.
Oh,
I think our second place girl.
Yes,
I don't know
hair flying out.
I was
going to
say, I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me, but I think she's running with her hair down. Something that is truly awful for all of us long-haired folks.
So much admiration.
So I salute her just for that. Maybe her hair tie broke. I don't know.
376.
That is Abby Bartel.
Abby Bartel. What school? Wyowega Fremont. Second place. So we have another boy come across. From Bowler, 297, Scotty Edwards. As we have another girl beat out a boy from
third
Amherst,
place, Amherst.
293.
Sage Pearson.
Sage Pearson.
And another Amherst girls. Those Amherst girls. So 3 Amherst girls finishing in the top 5. They're looking really strong right out the bat. And she looks a lot like the other one. So I don't know if they're twins. They're both blondies. I don't know if they're sisters or twins or.
Leah Pearson, yep.
Yeah. Well, what do you know, you guys?
Aaliyah Pearson.
They are, in fact,
and
related.
Another Pearson finishing top 5 for Amherst. That's great. I bet there's some sibling rivalry there.
Yeah, there's got to be. There's got to be. They look remarkably similar.
Another bowler boy approaching, number 296.
Another female in blue.
Isaiah Bestel, the boy from Bowler.
Gosh, those Amherst girls, they're looking really great. All 4 crossing the finish line here in the top 10. That's impressive. 285.
85, that is Nicole Iden.
Nicole Iden, the previous female runner from Amherst.
So they had the top 3. Was it the top 3? No, it was. I think there were 3 of them in the top 4, and then she just finished. So 4, they've all finished in the top 10 for sure.
Here's a power runner.
Keep it up, bud. Finish strong. That a boy. We like to see him finish strong like that. There you go. 394.
First girl from Manawa across, number
Yeah.
313. Another Amherst.
Another Amherst girl.
Aspen Linger, the first runner from Manawa. Another runner from Amherst.
Okay, you can try that one.
Dylan, oh my gosh, Wojciechowski.
Another
John
Amherst female,
Klamrowski.
Samantha, approaching, according to the women on the sidelines.
Yeah.
284.
Engelmeyer, her last name was, you said, Stephen? Okay.
Now remember, the clock is accurate for the female runners. Add 5 minutes for the boys. Another strong finish here. Number 378 from,
Good job. Yep, keep walking.
what was it, Waiuwiga Fremont?
Yep, WF, Waiwiga Fremont in the red jerseys.
You do see some more runners coming over the hill from the woods yet.
Round in the bend. Here we got some girls coming in finishing strong. Looks
Neck
like
and neck. Looks like Amherst and Pittsville maybe.
All the way through, Carly, all the way through.
Number 288 from Amherst. She's going to pull ahead.
Ella Miller.
Ella Miller over 352 from Pittsville.
That is Kylan Lipke.
Say it again. Oh, Kylan Lupke.
Abby from Amherst approaching.
Yes, so yeah, supposedly.
294, Abby Wright.
Good job, Abby. Woo!
Abby Week. Sorry, you guys. We're doing the best we can with some of these names here. Some of them are kind of tricky. We got a lot of Poles, a lot of Polacks. I'm a Polak, so I can say that. Yeah. But some of the names are tricky here. We're doing the best we can, so please forgive us if we get your name a tad wrong. Little bit of a break here in the action. There we see someone rounding the bend in a blue uniform once again.
Looks like another girl from Amherst. I spot the number 286.
Hannah Kropodolowski.
Oh gosh, Hannah Kropodolowski. Hope we got that right.
Congrats, Hannah.
So cute.
Another 2 runners approaching strong. From Amherst, number 287. Bailey Maxwell.
Yep.
Abby from Pittsville.
Abby Knudsen.
Abby Knudsen from Pittsville. Natalie Fuller approaching for Pittsville. She's finishing strong. And I believe this is the first woman for Anika Resch for what school is the Chargers?
Wyowega Fremont. Wittenberg Burnhamwood, I'm sorry. All the W's confused me.
Mm-hmm. So it's Wittenberg Burnhamwood and Wyowega Fremont.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we do WB and WF? Oh, she thought she was done.
Here she comes.
Ellie from Pittsville, number 353. Lily Reese. Here's a boy from Wyowega Fremont, 363.
Nice job, bud.
Victor Kedrowski. He'll have to add 5 minutes for his time. And I
think we're getting down to the end. We see the four-wheeler on the tail end. Looks like he's picking up flags, so we must be getting down to our last couple of runners.
What time do we have now?
On the clock, we have 31 minutes, 3 seconds.
Another girl in green approaching. I believe number 413.
Ava Wepner. Crossing the finish line there.
Number 315 from Manawa approaching. Andrea Weber crossing the finish line. Lauren Dombeck from Wittenberg Burnhamwood. What a tough sport. Pushing your body so hard.
Yeah, well, that's why that's what sports are supposed to do. They're supposed to challenge you mentally and physically and emotionally and all those other lees and things like that. It's supposed to be hard. If it were easy, everyone would do it.
Fair enough.
Is everyone pumped up now after that speech?
Great endurance booster for winter sports.
Yeah, for winter sports, for sure. Well, we're going to get some football here in a couple weeks. 2 weeks, they'll be starting contact sports practice, and we're going to be eager to see how these kids go on playing their sports. Sports was a huge part of my life as a high schooler. That was the only part of my life as a high schooler I actually cared about. The school was not so appealing to me, so I can definitely feel for these kids who are, maybe fearful of getting that taken away from them. So I hope that they find a way to work it out and get these kids back to playing sports safely.
Absolutely. They've worked so hard for it. Think about those seniors who've been playing and fighting for scholarships.
Yeah. There we go. Someone else. There's been a little bit of confusion with the ending shoot here, so I think the Pittsville staff will go back to the drawing board for the next meet.
314 for Manawa. Aspen Linger. I hope that girl didn't miss the finish.
Oh, I don't think so. There was someone behind her, so I think we're trying to correct people when, there's a couple runners coming when they're getting confused with the course.
I'm very impressed by the precautions taken today. I really hope they are effective in keeping these student athletes safe and the spectators. As I believe these are the last two runners approaching in green and red. They're going to battle it out.
There they go.
And number 409, Amelia Gessert? Bessert from
Bowler,
Maya Thieks for Bowler.
the only runner from.
The only girl runner from Bowler.
So that's her race.
I believe that is the end of the race.
That is. Well done, everyone. Congratulations to everyone who took part today, all the runners and the athletes. It's good to see them out there.
Absolutely, you're my idols.
Yeah, we had some weather issues, but we persevered on. Actually, we sat in the tent and told Steven to go get all the equipment so we didn't get wet.
The furthest I ran was from the tent to the restroom.
Yeah, you had to go to the bathroom. I've just been holding it for an hour, so. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this live stream. We love doing this, and we're excited to bring more sports to you coming soon. Anything you want to add here to end us off?
Well, I believe we're waiting for times. Is that correct?
We'll post times on the website.
All right, we will be posting the finishing times for each team on Sports on Focus. So if you would like to double check for your runner's time, please tune in to our website, Sports on Focus. But thank you so much for sticking it out with us today through all of the rain and the thunder and technical difficulties. We are so happy to be here and bringing you our first high school sports event of the fall 2020. So, with Sports on Focus, I'm Raina Ostrike.
And I'm Carrie Lipper-Gillespie.